Hello, and welcome back to another video by me, Seth. Today we're going to be doing another tutorial, and this time we're going to be doing a cool little mini-game and science project that you can have around your home. This project is going to be called the Cartesian Diver. Here we have a fully made Cartesian diver. The Cartesian diver works on the principles of buoyancy. And it's a fun little game to play. See how long you can keep it in the middle or at not touching the bottom of the top. Now what I'm talking about is, see how this little eyedropper in there is at the top. That's because it has air in it. It's less dense than the water at it, therefore it goes to the top. Squeeze it, you can see that the eyedropper moves down, and when I let go, it comes back up. And what happens is when I squeeze it, the water is looking for somewhere to go, and since the eyedropper has a expandable top, it goes into the eyedropper, and the eyedropper gains more density, making it more dense than the water around it because it's heavier. It's heavier, making it sink. So you basically squeeze it to make it heavier and go down, and release to make it go up. Now, it's a fun little thing to have around the house or to challenge your friends with. So here we have the basic elements of our Cartesian diver. We have a 2-liter bottle of whatever soda or seltzer you would like, and while it doesn't have to be a 2-liter bottle, you probably want to have a bigger one if you just to show more like area that the diver can travel through, and it's just a little bit more fun to have a large one. You're going to need to keep the cap to keep it closed off, and you also want to have the eyedropper as your diver. Now this particular one is actually broken at the end, so you can't really use it, but as long as it has a nice seal at the top, you can use it for this. Now the first thing you're going to need to do is fill up your bottle with water, almost to the top. Now I'm going to go do that right now, and I'll be right back. Now we have a bottle of almost full water. So what we're going to need to do next is we're going to need to take our eyedropper. We're just going to need to suck up a bit of water into the eyedropper. I'm probably going to want a little bit more than what I have here right now. Yeah, that's not too much. So we're just going to do it out. There we go. So now we have quite a bit of water in there. What we're going to need to do is insert it into the top. And, we put too much water in because now it's dropping to the bottom. And I'm going to have to go pour this out again so I can get the diver, and we'll be back in a second. So now I've emptied it out, got the diver out, and I've changed the water amount in the diver so that it's like about half of the clear part has water in it, half it's air, and that seems to work pretty well. And it's floating right now, which is what we want. And it's now time, since it's in there, to screw on the cap. And you're going to want to screw on this cap tightly because you don't want any water coming out, no air, nothing's going to come out. Because this is really going to stay closed until you have to reset it, which is when the air all seeps out of your diver and it just permanently stays at the bottom. So every so often, like it took like a couple of years for that to happen to me, but basically when that happens, you're gonna have to basically take everything out and just change out the water. It'll be perfectly fine. But now we actually have created this simple little demonstration. We have the diver at the top. Let's test it. Squeeze it, and down it goes. Oh, it's even more responsive than last time. There we go. See? Down it goes. And this is a little fun thing to have around your house. Something you can challenge against people, and it's just a nice little thing to have. I hope you enjoyed making a nice little science experiment that is also a little bit fun. If you liked it, please go and like and even subscribe. If you have comments on what you want me to do next time, or you want me to do something better when I'm filming, then leave those in the comments Goodbye.